Dad,
Yes, Matthew?
about mowing the lawns,
Yes?
I noticed that you missed a few bits, and the edges are crooked.
I guess, but nobody's perfect.
Luke's dad is. His lawns are amazing. Maybe you could be more like him.
I guess.
I'm just trying to help. You know I love you.
I know.
Applaud. On the ride home from rugby, let the ride belong to them.
Hi team, welcome to the show. I remember watching Small Blacks TV when I was a kid, and then we'd head out into the backyard with my brothers and practice afterwards. We had a lot of fun, and I still do, and that's what it's all about. So let's get the fun started with Dane and a Small Blacks masterclass.
Hi team, I'm Dane and here's another Small Blacks masterclass. Today I'm going to take you through some ball tricks. When I was a Small Black, I always had a ball in my hands. I pass to myself, kick it at walls or try flashy tricks, even break a few things around the house. Here are some skills for you to try at home or even warming up before practice. Right, when I was a Small Black, I always was make sure I perfected my tricks. Might be just bouncing the ball on the ground, kicking it like that, trying to get 2 kicks in. Oh, like that. So have you guys got any tricks for me? I also knew this one as well. Getting my hand skills going. So you guys show me a trick, maybe, you know, kicking the ball twice with 1 foot. You got one? Let's go, eh? Oh, that's a good trick. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Just muck around. You got any more? Oh, there we go. Easy, brother. You got it, you got it, you got it. There we go, yeah. Great, brother. Play hacky, eh? So we'll try to get a hacky, so you kick it to me. Oh, there's Ready?
Rugger's brave, Rugger is the best. He loves new adventures and tackling on new quest. He's Rugga.
Last week on Ragga Tales, the rescuing Ragga Bees continue their quest, but things weren't going well. Things weren't the best. To get out of the forest, they followed the sign, not knowing it was changed by some filthy green slime. That's where we pick up the story.
It's getting really dark, and we've been walking for ages, Rugga,
said Webb, worried. I know. Something doesn't feel right. We should be out by now.
It's too late to turn back now, lad, said William. If you're lost in the bush, you should always stay where you are, especially if it's dark. I learned that in Rugby Scouts.
Let's camp here for the night, said Rugga. Webb, secure the perimeter. I'll clear a place to sleep.
Or shall I make a fire for us to keep warm, Rugga?
Webb asked. No, Webb. This is a national park, so you aren't allowed to make a fire. Also, it's the middle of summer. So, while our 3 heroes set about setting up their little camp, unbeknown to them, the mountain men of Moon were lurking in the bushes, ready to pounce.
Squire, what are you doing? Well, Robbo, I'm lurking.
Oh, I'm worried, Rugga,
said Webb.
I don't want to go to sleep yet. But if I had any eyelids, they'd be getting heavy.
I know, said Rugga. I'll tell one of Grandad's scary stories, and that'll surely keep us awake and alert.
Great idea, said William. Let's huddle together, eh?
What are they doing, Paula?
I think they're telling one of Grandad's stories. Shh, so we can all listen.
And so, the 3 lost and frightened Ragga Bees were alone in the dark and murky forest. They had survived the Bees and a ferocious pack of slobbering woggle-woggle dogs, but now it was dark and very, very scary. No animals dare.
Is anybody else getting a little bit scared?
I'm too dumb to be scared, silly. Or be quiet then and stop shaking.
What's the matter, Barry? Asked Alice. You were a little frightened by Grandad's scary story as well.
Me? Oh, don't be ridiculous. Scared. Me? No. Just hold my hand and come closer. My boys are about to pounce on your friends any second.
As the night fell and the Ragga Bees grew tired, something stirred in the woods. A mysterious, glowing light, drawing closer and closer to the Ragga Bees, burning brighter and brighter. A light of pure evil. A light so evil that if it looked into the mirror, it would itself run away and never go home, even if it had to work the next day. And just when the last Rugga Bee fell into a deep sleep, the big, glowing light...
What's up, Marie?
Whoa, sorry, fellas. Didn't mean to scare you. Just wanted to see if you're awake.
Awake? Squawked Webb. I'll never sleep again.
Guys, you gotta listen up. Alice is in trouble and need your help.
Yes, Rugga gasped. We already know that. That's why we're here.
You do? Okay, check it. I suppose you also know the mountain men switched the signs around and have been following you through the whole forest.
No, didn't know that, answered William.
Oh well, it looks like they ran off, so you're safe for now. If I were you, I'll get some rest and backtrack in the morning to find your way out. I got a jet. Grandmaster Ted's having a party, and I never miss a game of Scrabble. Alright, laters.
I don't know what's more worrying, said Rugga. Being lost in the forest or the fact the hooded knight plays Scrabble. But he's right, fellas. Let's try and get some sleep. I think we're all safe now. And as our heroes got some much-needed sleep, the mountain men were not so lucky. It was their turn to be lost and alone in the forest.
Power? Robbo? Is anybody out there? I want to go back home to bed with Spooky.
Hey everybody, today I've got somebody very special to help me with my ABCs.
Thanks, Rugga. It's great to be here and I'm pumped for the letter of the week.
Mud. I love mud, and mud starts with the letter M. What's your favourite word?
I think Milner's pretty cool.
Aha, see what you did there? Do you know whether some other All Blacks have an M in their name? Can you name them?
Mialamu?
Yes.
Muliaina?
Ooh.
Oh, there's one.
Old school.
Big one. McCaw.
Ha ha ha.
Surely that should cover a few.
Yep. But there's more.
Stumped here, Rugga.
What about Messam?
Yep.
Mr. Fekitoa?
Yeah, Malachi.
And what about Nonu?
Nonu? This should have been the dead giveaway, shouldn't it?
Yep.
Good stuff, Rugga.
Now it's time to see what Team Small Blacks is up to. There's a great team down in Wellington. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few of these players make the Hurricanes in a few years.
Wellington's Oriental Rongotai is famous for turning small blacks into All Blacks. And this season, the next crop of young magpies are in search of their own glory. It's about teamwork, loyalty, passion, and commitment. It's about the thrills, the spills, and most of all, about the fun. Let's go, Magpies! The great thing about rugby is that it's a game for all shapes and sizes, and every position has different skills. Let's take a closer look at how our team is shaping up.
There's a place for everyone in rugby, no matter what shape, what size, and that's the great thing about our game.
We've got some very small kids and we've got some very big kids. That's good, and we've got these small and speedy kids and they can just run, and we've got these big fours that can just tackle and hit and run with the ball. So yeah, it's going to be good. Because if you're pretty tough for a big kid, you won't smash the little kids in a high grade.
He's certainly built for purpose, as you're aware. He's a solid unit.
Nice tackle!
For a 10-year-old playing in the under 12 grade, he can hold his own.
It's fine for me. I don't mind if I'm big.
I mean, you can use that to your advantage sometimes when they're really big and heavy, but maybe not as fast.
You can go into a team, no matter what your ability. You could be a really good rugby player, not being able to catch a ball. You don't have to be a great physical specimen to be really good at rugby. A lot of it comes down to attitude.
Right, anyway, we'll start with the forwards. Oscar, you're number 8.
Kids always have an idea of where they want to play. And sometimes it's, well, why don't you try this for a couple of weeks and see how you go?
Do you want to go wing or fullback? Wing, fullback.
Sometimes it's, you would be better here. I'm going to play you here.
First 5. You go out on the wing today?
Another time it's, our team needs this. And that's why you're playing there, because you're doing it for your team.
Nice work, Mika!
So, yeah, it depends on body size, skill set, a variety of things.
My favourite position has to be in the front row. I don't mind what position I play. I would prefer to be in the front row or number 8.
I think when we're short in numbers, you need to play where the team needs you, but playing where you want to play is definitely, it's sometimes more fun.
Mills does get moved around the back line a bit. He shares the responsibilities of, 10, and he plays midfield as well. He's played on the wing and fullback as well, so he's probably not quite heavy enough to be in the forwards.
Yeah, last season we had about 13, 14 people one of these games. We had a lot of injuries and a lot of people sick. And so I had to play flanker in the forward pack. And I didn't enjoy it much. It was really, really different to being in a back line.
I could play any position in the forwards, but I wouldn't really be suitable for the backs.
I haven't had any problems with any parents. They don't really mind, where the kids play.
Don't know. Looks super to me. He's running around having a good time. Sometimes he gets ball. It's super.
That's the end of the show, so I'm off to throw a ball around. Maybe you should too. See you next week.
And it's my favourite. And hot.
Nice work, Tommy.